Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button right there below, which is the red button. Hit that bell button to get notified every time I post a new video, and don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. On today's video, I'm actually alone, so I'm taking advantage and I'm going to film my eyebrow routine, and then we'll just glam me up for the day. It's just weird to come out on camera like bare face. My skin, it's not at its greatest potential because during the summer my skin kind of struggles. I have rosacea, so I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. I've had it for years and I still pronounce it wrong. So in the summer my skin struggles because of all the humidity and the mask wearing, so I tend to get a lot of breakouts. And in the winter it's just thriving, it's doing its best, but it's fine. I feel like it's okay looking. I tend to get a lot of sweat glands and like acne here due to the humidity, but I feel like it's okay. But I still feel like I have some blemishes. I did my summer skin routine. I actually showed it in my last vlog. If you missed that, make sure to check that video out. Throughout the year I'm very oily, but in the summer I don't really need much hydration as much as I need in the winter, so I feel like it's a quick skincare routine. So I got that done, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do these eyebrows. And I think I'm gonna start now because I can't look at myself without any eyebrows or makeup on camera. Let's get started with my brows. And by the way, my hair is looking a little crazy. I was trying out a new curling wand, but I don't like it because it looks very Sweet 15. I already brushed them, but I think the wand is so skinny that it made them way too tight. I look a little crazy, you know what? Let's talk about eyebrow pencils. I have tried every single eyebrow pencil that there is on the market. Anastasia Beverly Hills, I've tried the Benefit Brow, I've tried NYX, and I've tried another one. I just can't think of it. But last but not least, I stuck with Morphe. I feel like the pencil glides on so smoothly onto your brow, and it's not expensive. It's literally $5. I was like the #1 biggest fan of Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencils because they glided on so smoothly. But who wants to be paying $24 bi-weekly for new eyebrow pencils? And I just felt like it's such a waste because I'm always doing my eyebrows. And then I like the NYX one, but the NYX one, it just doesn't glide on that smoothly. And I'm a big fan of the Benefit Brow, but then again, I don't want to be wasting $25 on an eyebrow pencil that I'm gonna need bi-weekly. So I stuck with Morphe. I am in the color Cold Brew because my hair is not like jet black, but it's not light brown. I'm in the middle. I've never dyed my hair, so it's a little hard to match eyebrow pencils to my natural hair color. So I stuck with Cold Brew, and I really like it. Price, the texture of the eyebrow pencil, and it's just so easy. They do have different types of eyebrow pencils, like the actual just pencil, if you guys can see, but the applicator is slanted, and I feel like that kind of helps you get the right shape that you want. And this is called the Definer Brow Pencil, and I'm a fan. I love it. It has a spoolie at the end. What to do is just brush them up. And yes, I have very thin eyebrows. I have a lot of hair, but God said you need to struggle a little on your eyebrows. So since the eyebrow pencil is new, at first it's not going to be so smooth, but once you get the hang of it, and once a week I like to just clean up my brows, and then the rest of the days I just let them grow. So I feel like I'm okay for today. I'm going to let them rock for today. I'm not going to use a tweezer. And what I like to do is you lift your forehead a little bit and draw a line. As you guys can see, since it's new, it's not going on so smoothly. And follow the shape of your eyebrow. So as you guys can see, my eyebrow finishes here and I start here. And then what I like to do is just brush forward And then I like to start blending them in. I like to lean down a little bit. Okay. So as you guys can see, I have not done the tail yet. And blend it in. And just keep blending as you go. And then now for the tail, I like to also tilt my head to either direction of the brow that I'm doing. So since I'm doing my right brow, I'm gonna lean towards my left, and I like to follow just keep shading in any empty spots that I have and just blend it out. As you can see, it's kind of hard to match my natural hair color with this, but this is the closest that I can get to my hair color. Now I'm just gonna conceal my brows. I'm not that complicated when it comes to concealer. I've used so many concealers, but I'm just not complicated. So you just want to start concealing, lean your head back and conceal, and you just want to start concealing and work your way down with the concealer straight across. And now we're going to blend that in. I feel like I don't have the best lighting in my bathroom, so it's kind of hard. Make sure to blend in your concealer so it could look like you have none. It's like my go-to eyebrow brush. I have never let it go. I've bought so many and I just seem to find myself going back to this one. It's so cheap, like it's like torn up, but I just can't get rid of it. And make sure I blend. Sometimes I'll just go back, look at the mirror, make sure I blend it all in. My eyebrows are so thin, I can't gel them first and then fill them in. I have to fill them in and then gel them afterwards. I've tried every eyebrow technique, I've tried everything so I can have seamless eyebrows, but since I have no hair, I kind of have to go a little bit in so I can make sure I look like I have eyebrows, like not to make them look so boxy. But since I don't have much hair, I have to fully fill them in. I try my best not to be so harsh on my eyebrows. I've tried everything, like the natural look, barely there, it just doesn't look good. I don't know if anybody understands. If I had natural dark eyebrows, I would just be able to freeze them up. I also tried, my go-to like lifeline product was the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in clear. That was my jam for like years, and then this whole like lamination eyebrows came out, and I feel like this is what works for my eyebrows since I don't really have any. Like I have the shape and the hair, but they're not dark, so it makes it harder to work on them as opposed to somebody that has naturally dark eyebrows and just has to like tweeze them to shape them, put some gel on them. I take a little bit longer on my eyebrows. Luckily I have eyelash extensions, so I don't have to worry about eyeliner and eyelashes anymore. But yeah, that is my struggle. And that's really the reality of it. Like everybody's always asking me, oh my god, where did you microbleed your eyebrows? And no sis, I do them every day. I do have a lot of friends that do microblading, and it would save me time. I'm too scared to get them done, and I'm worried I won't like them and then I can't do them myself. I'd rather just put in the work, do them myself every day, and live with it, really. And I have put I put castor oil, every type of oil, and they do grow, but they don't get dark. Like that's my thing. Like I need them to get dark. They grow, and they grow but they don't get dark. And I think it's just genetics because my mom also has light eyebrows, and I'm just like, damn, at least I have good hair, but the eyebrows. So now I'm gonna move on to the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I love this stuff. I actually tried the Got2b gel, but since I don't have dark eyebrows, I feel like it's way too much of a dramatic look. I feel like it's a little too much for me, so I just stuck with this. I really do like this. I've had this for like 3 months now, and I do my eyebrows every day and I have not run out of it. Also got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze applicator. I feel like this came in such handy, and I do clean it after every time I use it. They had a little bit of dust on it. So this is what the brow freeze looks like. Sometimes when you leave it out for too long, it dries up, so try to not let it get dry. I'll just put the excess on the side and then clean that up. So what I like to do is just grab, I don't even know if you can tell, but grab a little bit, apply it upwards. And it's okay if you get some on your eyelid, you can go back and add some concealer. So I'm doing this. And this, basically what the brow freeze will do is lift your hairs up, give the eyebrows more definition, make them look a little bit more natural. Maybe not in my case, you might not think they look natural, but I feel like this is the best that I can do. Let it dry, not fully shape them. As you apply the brow freeze, you don't want to apply too much because you're gonna end up styling them again when it's almost dry, so you want to make sure you pay attention to them. I don't know if you guys can tell, I did apply a little bit but not too much, because when they're almost dry, I'm going to style them up again. I'll be going in again, so we'll let them dry a little bit, and then when they're completely dry, I'm going to style them again. My left eyebrows, so I'll see you guys in a second. Both brows are done, and I didn't do so good for my first brow tutorial. It's literally like a learning process with your eyebrows and getting to know what technique works best for your eyebrows. And I feel like every day is like a new struggle. Like my right brow is way more arched than my left brow, and even though you try to match their shapes, it's just impossible when you have eyebrows like me. I used to get them threaded so they can help me continue my shape, but I just felt like my eyebrows were just getting thinner when I did that, so now I literally just tweeze my eyebrows. And I have tried the brow and tint a couple of times, but I feel like since I have such oily skin, the tint does not last on me, so it's just me wasting money. And I feel like if I can do what she can do every day, then I'm just gonna have to do it every day. So I feel like this works best for me. Hope you guys understand my struggle. If you're watching this and you have good dark natural eyebrows, appreciate them, take care of them, don't mess up the shape, maintain them, do what you got to do to keep those nice brows. And if you're watching this and you have eyebrows like me, don't worry, you are not in this alone, because clearly you guys can see that it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. And the worst part is doing them every day, and that's why I appreciate having eyelash extensions, because all I really have to worry about is my eyebrows. Before it was my eyebrows, then I have to do liner or no liner, then I have to do shadow, then I do mascara, then I put on lashes, and it was just a whole process. And it literally took me like 2 hours getting ready. And like this, my eyebrows take like 5-10 minutes, and the rest is like bam 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 bam. Since you guys are already here, I'm going to do my makeup with you guys. Okay, so usually after I do my brows, it's like a big breather. The rest of my makeup is very, very easy. Obviously, I did my skincare before my eyebrows, I primed my face and all of that. And since I have rosacea, I can't really wear foundation because my skin will react to it. I've even tried high-end foundations, but even my dermatologist said it's best for me to stay away from foundation because my face will not react nicely to it. I'll literally only do foundation for like huge events. I just covered up any blemishes with concealer, and I feel like it's just more natural for me. I do like to apply a little bit of powder. I tried so many powders, I've reacted bad to most of them, but I feel like what I got on right now works best for my skin. One of them is a super glue SPF resetting powder and the L'Oreal Infallible foundation powder. A little bit of this goes a long way, and I feel like the coverage is very good, so I don't really need foundation. So I'm just gonna get started with my eye bags. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to blend that in, and I do like to wet it a little bit. Right now I do not have any MAC Fix Plus. I actually have to go and get some, but for now this water can do very well. You don't want to apply a dry sponge on your face because that's how it gets cakey. And trust me, I am not no makeup expert. I just know what works well for my skin. I always wonder if I was like one of the only girls that had rosacea, because I feel like nobody I know has it and it's just me. A little story time. When I was 15, well, I've actually always struggled with acne. When I was 12, 13, 14, I remember in school I had really bad like acne, not like all over my face, but I had really bad inflamed acne on my forehead, and I would get sometimes on my cheeks, but it was mostly my forehead. So what I thought best is get bangs. So I got bangs to cover all that acne that I had on my forehead, and it just made it worse. So I was oily and with acne, and that was not fun at all. I was a dermatologist. One of them said that my skin was just dead and I need laser to let new skin grow. I told the dermatologist, she's 13, 14 years old, I'm going to allow her to have 10 sessions of laser just so I can have new skin grow in, because I had acne all over my forehead. That was just not right. So another dermatologist gave me benzoyl peroxide. She wanted me to take clindamycin tabs, and if you don't know what none of these medications are, they're basically acne medication. You can take tabs, or you can apply gels and creams to your face. For the most part, it does work. That's not what I had. So we went to a third dermatologist. So I explained to her that I would have really bad acne here, and then most of the time when I did get them on my cheek, they were red first, and then later they would be little whiteheads, but very itchy whiteheads. But my forehead was not itchy. It was starting to get worse on my face. I couldn't help but scratching. My face was so itchy, and I would blush a lot. So it was just a whole bunch of weird things going on with my face. I was so upset. Of course, I didn't want nobody to see me. I got bangs and all that teenager stuff. And my mom at first, she's like, you know what, it's hormonal acne, just drink a lot of water, no more greasy food, no more fried foods, all of that. But none of that was working. I tried different face washes, like everything you can think of, any product you can think of from the pharmacy. And when I finally told the dermatologist what was going on, she's like, oh, has anybody else told you? Stage 1 or stage 2 rosacea? And I'm like, what is that? Basically prescribed me a cream, and I call that cream my life-saving cream. If you don't know what rosacea is, I'll probably insert a picture right here. It just gets severe and severe if you don't treat it. So she prescribed me this cream. She's like, put it on before bedtime and put it on as your daily moisturizer in the morning. So I had to apply it twice a day. So that's basically the backstory behind my teenage acne years. Wear a lot of sunscreen. I like to start with this one first just because it has sunscreen, so I can apply more sunscreen to my face. I'm sorry, this glam with me, get ready with me turned into a huge chit chat. So now I'm gonna, it's hard to do your makeup and talk at the same time. I feel like I have to stop and talk to get my point across, but I need to learn how to, you know, do my makeup and talk. So the other day I had such a bad craving for chocolate chip cookies, and I went for it. Woke up with pimples. So since I don't have no junk food or none of, like, no chocolate, no dairy, that's usually what breaks me out. It broke me out right away. So that's why I like to eat clean and stick to a certain diet, because I know my face is very sensitive to all of those type of foods, like anything fried. Years ago, I don't have any dairy for my weight and for my face. So I've had to, you know, restrict myself on a lot of things, but I feel like feeling healthy and having clear skin is worth it. but it's hard, I'm not gonna lie. These are the struggles that we have as adults. And now I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Infallible foundation powder. I feel such a good coverage. I've been obsessed with this Jaclyn highlighter. It's in the color Ice. I love the color. I have like over 25 palettes of highlighters, but I feel like since it's little, it's easy to carry when you travel, and it's just such a nice gold. And I like to add highlighter under my brow to define the brow, to give the brow a little bit of glow. Yeah, I don't like how this eyebrow came out on the day that I'm filming, right? Highlighter in my inner corners. I like when my eyes pop. Since I have eyelash extensions, I don't really need eyeliner or any eyeshadow. So I love that it's very seamless and natural for the summer. And then I like to add highlighter to my nose. So I start at the pinpoint of my nose. This is actually from Sigma. It's a blending brush. And then highlight my cheeks. Since my skin is oily, I don't really need to go in with much highlighter. Tip on the top of my lip. Sometimes when I'm going out, I like to put some highlighter on the temples of my forehead. Nothing crazy. Pretty much it for the face, and I'm gonna add some lipstick. I'm going to be using the lip liner in Suede Rose and the lipstick in 90s Moment. I feel like these two are such a good combo. So, lip liner first. Let's go in with the lipstick. Before I forget, don't forget to brush your lashes. So I just like to... and one of them just fell. Why? Pretty much for today's eyebrow tutorial. To check it ready with me, opening up about my acne story. Hit the subscribe button right there below. Hit that bell button to get notified every time I post a new video. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.